What up, AOK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz. It just like that. We back with another one. Alright, y'all. So we got Miss, how you pronounce the name? Lush Green? Y'all know I can't read for nothing. I don't look, especially 4 and 5 letter words. I don't understand it. But nonetheless, she got an older video here that I would love to check out and have the necessary conversations and dive deep into what we're about to consume or stuff that we usually consume on a daily basis. But this is 5 extreme rare kids from around the world. I think I've done a video similar to this before, but yeah, this might be something different. I love her ability to tell stories. I will have the original first link down in the description box below so y'all can check it out in its entirety for yourself. But anyway, we're about to get into this. Y'all boys, girls ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
Number 5.
Tom Tennant.
Tom Tennant is one of a kind.
Oh, look at
he
his
is
legs.
the only child in the world ever born with this condition.
Oh, wow. It's his arms and his legs. Oh, wait. His face didn't look like that before. Oh, it does. Whoa. He's the only child in the world with this condition. Yeah, I've never seen this.
Condition. Too much skin.
Wow.
Tom is from a small village in Mornington Peninsula, Victoria, Australia. When he was born, he had enough skin for a 5-year-old child. Doctors are baffled with his condition.
Whoa! What in the world? I've never seen such a thing.
As they had not seen anything like it before. Doctors and scientists could only look to the Shar-Pei breed of dog for any sort of guidance. Tom's parents knew he was going to be different even before he was born. His parents said that when they went to have an ultrasound, they realized there was something wrong. They could see Tom's folded skin, but all of his vital signs are fine. According to Tom's doctor, they believe that Tom's condition is a genetic problem and that it's very probable both his parents may carry a very rare recessive gene that causes him to have too much skin.
What? Think about that for a second, y'all. Think about that for a second. Both parents combined have this rare gene, which makes it that much more insane, the fact that these parents got together, this couple got together, and any life partner they could have possibly chosen, they happen to choose one another that have this gene that could create a child like this, but it took both of them. Crazy.
Doctors and scientists were mystified, but then discovered that Shar-Pei dogs have a very similar condition. Shar-Pei were also born with too much skin, but seemed to eventually grow into it.
Right.
At Melbourne University, a research team discovered that the number of wrinkles in the Shar-Pei increased with the amount of hyaluronic acid in the skin. They thought the same thing was happening to Tom. Everybody has hyaluronic acid in the skin, but Tom had 100 times more than everyone else.
Wow.
Shar-Pei puppies have a lot of hyaluronic acids, but as they get older, it appears the level of hyaluronic acid drops. And when they reach adulthood, they grow into their skin.
Right.
Doctors say that Tom's folds will gradually diminish over the years. Doctors said they don't have treatment and no cure for Tom since they don't know what he has. All that they can do is watch until he grows older.
That
Number
was
4.
him, right? He looked like he was growing into the skin, like they said. That's insane. This dude, he had like a trait like a freaking dog. Hold on. Look, he look like he's growing into his skin.
Yes. All that they can
Look at him. He looks normal.
do is watch until he grows older.
Wow.
Number 4.
It was like he was born with all his adult skin. That's crazy. This is so fascinating.
A British boy is battling a genetic disorder that no one else in the world has, and it caused one of his kidneys to grow inside his leg.
What?
10-year-old Hamish Robinson is believed to be the only person on the planet who is missing a chromosome named 7p22.1. It is a condition that has no name, and so physicians refer to it simply as the Hamish syndrome.
Wow, they
The
named it after
condition
him.
resulted in a structural malformation that left a fully functioning kidney at the top of his right thigh. Doctors have not removed it for now
His kidney is in his leg.
because it hasn't caused any health problems. According to Dr. Andrew Orden, to have an ectopic kidney when the organ is not in the right place is extremely rare and occurs in about 1 in every 900 people.
Really?
But the chances of a kidney ending up in someone's leg are practically, if not completely, unheard of until now.
That's insane.
Hamish's medical problems also include several asthma, spinal problems, learning difficulties, and hearing loss.
Oh, wow. He has a lot of medical history. Asthma, learning difficulties, hearing loss. Oh, poor kid.
He needs a voice computer to speak.
Oh, wow.
His other kidney is in the correct location and functions normally. Hamish does not let his medical problems define him. He has performed in pantomime groups and goes to a regular school, though he needs help with reading and writing. He takes karate lessons and loves the trampoline. Number 3.
That is so dope. Like, I am so glad that the parents is putting him in different activities and has him active. Some perfectly well able-bodied kids don't get to experience things like that. I know I wanted to do all that stuff. I wanted to go do trampolining when I was a kid. I still have it to this day. I wanted to do karate. I still have it. And I was a perfectly able-bodied child. So it's pretty cool that the parents are doing that for him still. That is awesome. Melanie Martinez?
This little girl, who pretty much has the most gorgeous eyes in the world, has a rare genetic disorder that affects the iris and makes the pupil look huge, just like a Disney princess.
She does.
Melanie Martinez, who lives in California, suffers from Axenfeld-Rieger syndrome.
Wow.
This rare defect affects 1 in 200,000 babies born. Usually, children born with Axenfeld-Rieger syndrome also have glaucomia, just like Melanie, who's almost 2 years old.
She looks like an anime character for real, like little Asian anime. Like her pupils they're huge. They cover most of her eye.
Axenfeld-Rieger syndrome is inherited in an autosomal dominant pattern and is characterized by anomalies of the anterior segment of the eye and systematic signs including craniofacial dysmorphic features and cardiac defects. The term Rieger syndrome is sometimes used to indicate an association with glaucoma. Glaucoma occurs in up to 50% of patients with Rieger syndrome. Glaucoma develops during adolescence or late childhood, but often occurs in infancy. Even though Axenfeld-Rieger syndrome is primarily an eye disorder, people with this syndrome can also have symptoms that affect other parts of the body. Most people with this syndrome have distinctive facial features, and many have issues with their teeth. Below average height and stature, stunted development of the mid-facial features, and mental deficiencies may also be observed in patients.
Like this stuff right here, when I hear about all this different stuff, especially, I've never heard of anything like this before, but especially when I hear about some of these disorders that, you know, you don't hear a lot about, it scares me because I want kids so bad and I want nothing more for them to be healthy. Healthy body, healthy, able, no type of disorders or no type of physical features that are not normal, you know what I'm saying? But it doesn't change the fact that I would love them unconditionally, but at the same time, you don't want that. You don't want that for your kids. You don't want them to have to go through life with those troubles.
Due to her large pupils, Melanie is extremely sensitive to light and has to wear sunglasses whenever she goes outside. The pupils put extra pressure on her eyes, and there's a chance she might lose her eyesight.
Wow.
The worried mom, Karina, 21, took to her Twitter to address her concerns and worries she has regarding her daughter's safety and future. She's afraid her daughter will soon go blind and her giant pupils will be targeted by bullies. When Melanie was 5 months old, she was operated on and artificial drainage canals were added to her eyes to prevent additional pressure from building up and reduce the risk of blindness in the future.
Oh, no.
This cute baby born with silver-colored eyes is Primrose Austin. Tests revealed she had 6p25 deletion syndrome, which caused her eye complications, unique brain structure, lack of muscle tone, and other problems. Deletions of chromosome 6p25 have been reported in a small number of patients with Axenfeld-Rieger syndrome. Medics advise that she have her eyes removed, and just weeks later they are stunned by her recovery. Number 2.
A German boy.
Somewhere in Germany is a baby Superman, born in Berlin with bulging arm and leg muscles.
What?
Not yet 5, he can hold 7-pound weights with his arms extended, something many adults cannot do. He has muscles twice the size of other kids his age.
Yo, is this him? Look at those calves, man! Yo! Look at those calves! I can't show you mine right now, but his legs look like mine. His calves look just like mine. Yo! This is baby freaking Hercules or baby Popeye.
Age and half their body fat. DNA testing showed why.
What?
The boy has a genetic mutation that boosts muscle growth.
What?
The discovery, reported by the New England Journal of Medicine in 2004, represents the first documented human case of such a mutation. Many scientists believe the find could eventually lead to drugs for treating people with muscular dystrophy and other muscle-destroying conditions. And athletes would almost surely want to get their hands on such a drug and use it like steroids to bulk up. The boy's mutant DNA segment was found to block the production of a protein called myostatin that limits muscle growth. The news comes 7 years after researchers at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore created buff mighty mice by turning off the gene that directs cells to produce myostatin.
Wow.
Researchers would not disclose the German boy's identity, but said he was born to a somewhat muscular mother, a 24-year-old former professional sprinter. Her brother and 3 other close male relatives all were unusually strong, with one of them a construction worker able to unload heavy curbstones by hand. In the mother, 1 copy of the gene is mutated and the other is normal. The boy has 2 mutated copies. One almost definitely came from his father, but no information about him has been disclosed.
What?
The mutation is very rare in people. Number 1.
What? Oh my God. Edison Badell?
Edison Badell, who is only 6 months old, has a genetic disorder that is said to be the first of its kind. The condition, known only as 1p21.1p13.2 by 4 duplications, means Edison's body has created additional genes, leaving him developing slower than he should. After dozens of hospital appointments and meetings with specialists, Edison's parents, Lauren Dickinson and Luke Badell, finally know what their son is suffering from. Medical teams told them that material from chromosome 1 in Edison has duplicated and attached itself to other chromosomes in his body.
Oh, wow.
The youngster has to be fed through a tube because he also has a condition that means if he is fed normally, he gets sick. But despite his condition, Edison, from Derbyshire, has already landed a modeling contract. Though Edison is small for his age and struggles to hold his head up, he has been doing excellent work with fashion labels and modeling agencies, which includes modeling for designer baby clothing brand Jacob Matthews. He has even become an ambassador for the brand.
Wow. That's going to be such an amazing story when he gets older. That's going to be such a great story. He's going to be like, hey, yeah, why y'all kids want to make fun of me? I'm a brand ambassador since I was a baby. Before I even knew what was going on, I was a model. Ha! I couldn't even talk and I was modeling. What did you do as a baby? Did you make monies for your parents and support your parents as a baby? Ha! I was a good looking baby. That is so freaking dope, man. That is so freaking dope. It's cool to see families being able to turn a negative into a positive like that. And like I said, the story that this kid is going to be able to have when he gets older, I wish and hope him nothing but a healthy recovery. Hopefully they can, figure this thing out and he can live a long, sustainable life. But yeah, this was cool. I never knew about any of this stuff, so I'm definitely glad that I watched it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. But y'all know what time it is. Like this reaction, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the original will be down in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you follow your boy on the gram and Twitter at Artofkickz. And I'm going to catch you beautiful people in the next one. See ya.